Good afternoon. Okay. Children, this period, we are going to do few more questions from solving simultaneous linear equations. Okay, that type of questions will be asked for which one? Case study questions. You can expect case study questions from that form. Okay. Can you hear me, Nandana?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So case study questions, there is a chance that linear equations, solving simultaneous linear equations will be asked. So this period, we do more questions from, we are going to do that type of questions. Okay. Case study questions. Write the question. The system of linear equations, x plus y plus z is equal to 2. X plus y plus z is equal to 2. 2x plus y minus z is equal to 3. 3x plus 2y plus kz is equal to 4. Has a unique solution. X plus y plus z is equal to 2. 2x plus y minus z is equal to 3. 3x plus 2y plus kz is equal to 4 has a unique solution if these are the four options given. K is not equal to 0. Second one, minus 1 less than k less than 1. Third one, minus 2 less than k less than 2. And fourth one, k is not equal to 0. K is equal to 0. What is the condition? We are given with a system of equations. Okay, and what is the condition asked? We want a unique solution. And what we know, the solution exists. Solution exists if the given system of equations Ax equal to b can be written in the form x is equal to A inverse of b only if A inverse of b exists, isn't it? That means A inverse exists. When will you say A inverse exists? Determinant A is not equal to 0, is it not? Determinant A is not equal to 0. So equate it, find out. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 1 minus 1, 3, 2k is not equal to 0. Is it clear? Is it okay, Sanya? We are given with a system of equations. That system of equation we can write in the matrix form as Ax equal to b. Therefore, x is A inverse of b. And this solution will exist only if A inverse exists. When will you say A inverse exists? If the determinant is not equal to 0. Okay, so whenever you are given a question like this, solution exists means you keep it in mind, determinant A is not equal to 0. So equate it and find out what is the value you will get. What is the answer, Nandana? I think you completed. Huh? Is it so?
I got minus k not equal to 0.
K minus?
K not equal to 0.
That is same as k not equal
K
to
not
0.
Equal to 0.
Yes. That is same as k not equal to 0. So that is the answer. K is not equal to 0. Diya, are you able to do this? Diya?
Yes, ma'am.
What about the others? Ashwin, Krishna Chandran, Rijas?
Yes, ma'am.
Rijas, turn on the video and do it. Finished? Okay. Aryan, is it okay, Aryan? Are you getting this answer? Huh? No. It's not clear, Aryan. Are you getting this? So when you expand it, okay, if you expand it, what you will get? 1 into k plus 2 minus 1 into 2k plus 3 plus 1 into 4 minus 3 is not equal to 0. So that is k plus 2 minus 2k minus 3 plus 1 is not equal to 0. So minus k is not equal to 0. That means k is not equal to 0. Okay. Now write the next one. It's again a different question. Write the next one. The existence of the, write the question. The existence of the unique solution. The existence of the unique solution of the system of equations. The existence of the unique solution. The existence of the unique solution of the system of equations x plus y plus z is equal to lambda 5x minus y plus mu z is equal to 10, 2x plus 3y minus z is equal to 6, 2x plus 3y minus z is equal to 6 depends on first one mu only, b lambda only, c lambda and mu, d neither lambda nor mu. Neither lambda nor mu. Okay. This, okay, here the question is not asked about the values of lambda and mu. What is the question asked here? Look at the question. The existence of the unique solution. The existence of the unique solution of this equation depends on. It depends on. What is the method? Whenever we are given with a system of equation, what do you have to write? We can write the system of equation as Ax equal to b, isn't it? So x is A inverse of b. So what will be x? X is A inverse. What is A here? 1, 1, 1. 5 minus 1 mu. 2, 3 minus 1. The inverse into b. B is lambda 10, 6. B is lambda 10 and 6. Now look at your x. The value of x. Okay, the question asked here is the existence depends on. So what will be the answer? The existence of the solution depends on. What will be the answer? What is our aim? We want to find the solution. When, okay, in which case we will get a unique solution if the determinant value is not equal to 0. Is that not? So you look at the determinant A. Look at the coefficients of determinant A. So the coefficients of determinant A means, look at your A. So if you take the matrix A, there is only mu. There is no lambda at all. Is that not? There is no lambda. Therefore, what you can say? What will be the answer, Nandana?
Only mu.
It depends on only mu. Okay. What happened, Nandana? Very dull today. Huh? Why?
No, nothing.
So it depends on mu only. It depends on mu only. Okay, here no need to solve. Just from the coefficient, you can observe it and you can give the answer. Write the next one. Write the next one. The system of equations the system of equations x plus 2y is equal to 2, 2x plus 3y is equal to 3. The system of equations x plus 2y is equal to 2, 2x plus 3y is equal to 3 is first one consistent, second one inconsistent, third one both A and B, it is consistent as well as inconsistent. D, none of these. What is the option? We are given with a system of equations. We have to check whether it is consistent, inconsistent. So, what do you have to do? Leave the remaining thing. You take determinant A, find out determinant A and check whether determinant A exists or not exists. That is what you have to check. Okay, you don't bother about the constants and all. You look, find out what is determinant A. Is it 0 or not equal to 0? Based on that, we can decide whether it is consistent or inconsistent. What is the answer? It is 3 minus 4, which is equivalent to minus 1, not equal to 0. Is it no? Therefore, what you can say? Is it consistent or inconsistent? Nia? Nia, what is the answer? Is it consistent or inconsistent? Nia? 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 Consistent. Okay. It is consistent. Yes, correct, Nia. Right, the next one. Next one. A is equal to matrix 2, 4, 4, 3. X is equal to matrix XY. B is equal to matrix 8, 11. B is equal to matrix 8, 11. And AX is equal to B. And AX is equal to B. Then the value of X and Y is X and Y. The value of X and Y are dash. That means what do you have to do, Gauri? What do you have to do here? Read the question and tell me what you have to do here. A matrix is given X. Is it okay? It is not only finding determinant, isn't it? What is asked here? Here we are asked to find X and Y. That means
X is equal to A inverse.
yes, you have to solve and find. Okay, find the value of X and Y. You have to find determinant. After finding determinant, X is A inverse B, and you have to give the answer. Okay, one more thing I want to say to you children. Listen. Here, do it. Yes, what is the value of x and y? Aryan. Finished?
No, ma'am.
Are you getting y as 1? The y is 1. If y is 1, what is the value of x? It is 2. Is it correct? Yes, x is 2 and y is 1. Is that no, Dia? Are you getting like this? X is 2 and y is 1.
I'm doing.
Okay. Okay, that is why I said, okay, you can do it by using this way also. You can solve by elimination because it's a 2 by 2. Write the next one. It's a board exam question, children. Write down. A is equal to matrix. A is equal to matrix 2, 3, 5, negative 2. A is equal to matrix 2, 3, 5, negative 2. Then A inverse is equal to option A 1 by 5 A, B 1 by 9 A, C 1 by 19 of A, D 1 by 5 of A. You are asked to find A inverse. We want to find A inverse in terms of A. That is what it is mean here. We are finding A inverse in terms of A itself. We have to find. How will you find this? How will you do this? You find out A inverse. What is A inverse? 1 by determinant A into a J, isn't it? 1 by determinant A into a J. What is determinant A here? 1 by minus 4 minus 15 into adj. How to find adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix? That is an easy way. What is that method? Adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix is, you just interchange the diagonal elements and change the sign of the not principal diagonal. Okay. Now this is same as 1 by negative 19 into minus 2, minus 3, minus 5, 2. But compare it with the A matrix. A matrix, when you compare it with A, one negative sign is extra. So you can take one negative as a common from the given matrix. Already 119 is there. So it will become 1 by 19A. It will be same as 1 by 19A. So the option is C. Okay, so next one. Next one. If A is a singular matrix, if A is a singular matrix, A is a singular matrix, then adj is, then adj A is dash. Option A, singular. Option B, non-singular. C, symmetric. D, it is not defined. D is not defined. A is singular matrix, then adj is dash. What about adj? A is singular matrix means what we can say? Determinant A is 0. You are asked to find adj. So adj is, how will you decide whether adj is singular or non-singular? Based on the determinant value of adj, isn't it? So it will be determinant of adj. We know that it is same as determinant A raised to n minus 1. If A is an n by n matrix, determinant of adj will be same as determinant A raised to n minus 1. Determinant A is 0. Therefore, you will get determinant of adj is also 0. That means adjoint A is also a singular matrix. Adj is a singular matrix. Is it clear, Punya, Srihari? A is given as singular. Singular matrix means its determinant is 0. You are asked to check what about determinant of adj, whether adj is singular or non-singular or not. So, how will you check whether the matrix is singular or non-singular? You have to find the determinant. So, you find out what is determinant of adj. By theorem, we know that determinant of adj is determinant A whole raised to n minus 1. Already determinant A is 0. 0 raised to anything is, it is always 0. So we get adj, determinant of adj is 0. Therefore, adj is singular. Next one. If delta is equal to, determinant A, H, G, H, B, F, G, F, C. G, F, C. Then cofactor A21, capital A21 is dash. Cofactor capital A21 is dash. Yes, Gayatri, what is the answer? Capital A21 cofactor.
minus HC plus FG.
Minus
HC plus FG.
HC A21, second row, first element, isn't it? Cofactor of second row, first element. So this one. So you can leave this row and column. So it is minus of HC minus GF. Is it correct, Srihari?
Yes, ma'am.
That is same as? That is same as? Yes, Srihari, complete it. That is same as GF?
GF minus HC.
Yes. Is GF minus HC. Write the next one. A is equal to matrix 0, A minus 3, 2, 0 minus 1, B 1, 0. A is equal to matrix 0, A minus 3, 2, 0 minus 1, B 1, 0. A is skew symmetric. A is equal to this matrix given. A is skew symmetric. Then find the values of A and B. A is skew symmetric. Then find the values of A and B. Find the values of A and B. Sania, when will you say matrix is skew symmetric? Yes. When will you say matrix is skew symmetric? Sania. Sania? Atul?
When A transpose is equal to minus A.
When A transpose is equal to minus A. In other words, by the definition, what you can say? Aij is equal to minus Aj. Is that no? Ijth element will be same as negative of jith element. So by using that property, can you tell me what is the value of A and what is the value of B? Emmanuel? Value of A and value of B. Emmanuel? Value of A and value of B. Children, turn on your video, all of you. Every time you have to repeat this again and again. Huh? Shivani, Sania, Nia. Yes, what is the value of A and what is the value of B? Nia, what is the value of A and what is the value of B? Value of A is when will you say matrix is skew symmetric? A transpose is minus A, isn't it? In other words, what you can say? First row, second element will be same as negative of second row, first element. So A will be minus 2. Similarly, third row, first element will be same as negative of first row, third element. So B will be 3. Okay. Is it correct? Michael?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the next one. Find x plus y. Find x plus y. If matrix X minus Y, Z, 2X minus Y, W is equal to minus 1405. Find X plus Y. Find X plus Y. Two matrices are equal, isn't it? Emmanuel. So what is the first step you will write here?
What's the determinants?
Is it determinant? Is it given here determinant?
No matrix.
Here it is matrix, isn't it? It is given two matrices like this. Okay, two matrices are equal. Then find X plus Y. That means two matrices are equal means what we can say? Corresponding.
Elements
Very
are
good.
equal.
Very good, Michael. Sorry, not Michael, Emmanuel. This minus 1. Similarly, you'll get 2x minus y as 0. Solve this and find out what is x plus y. Yes, what is the value of x and y? Aryan? Not x and y, x plus y.
3 x plus y is equal to 3.
X plus y is equal to 3. Okay. Write the next one. Write the next one. A is a skew symmetric matrix of order 3. A is a skew symmetric matrix of order 3. A is a skew symmetric matrix of order 3. Then the value of determinant A is. Then the value of determinant A is option A is 0, option B 2, option C 9, option D 27. 0, 2, 9, 27. A is a skew symmetric matrix of order 3. Then determinant A is. Okay, these are all some standard result, children. What is the answer? Aditya? Yes? A is a skew symmetric matrix of order 3. So therefore you can say A is skew 9. Okay, let us check this answer. Okay, whether it's 9 or not, we can check it. Okay, listen all of you. A is given as skew symmetric. So A transpose is equal to minus A. Okay, listen all of you children. So I'm going to take determinant of A transpose. Determinant of A transpose is determinant of minus A. So it is same as determinant of A transpose is equal to, A is a 3 by 3 matrix. So we can write this as minus 1 the whole cube into determinant A. Determinant of A transpose is same as determinant A is equal to minus determinant A. Minus 1 the whole cube means it is minus 1. So if you take this to other side, we can say 2 into determinant A is 0. That means determinant A is 0. Okay, whatever it may be. Okay, okay, is it needed to write all the steps? What do you know about skew symmetric matrix? In a skew symmetric matrix, the diagonal entries are always 0, is or no? So when you expand it, what you will get? It will be 0. Determinant value will be 0. Whatever may be the order, whether the order is 2 or order is 3. If you are asked to give a proof, you can give the proof like this. Or we know that in a skew symmetric matrix, the diagonal entries are always 0. You can use that property and you can find. Is it clear? Is it okay? And last year we have learned about complex number, isn't it? What is root of -1? Root of -1 is I. What is root of -25? Plus or minus 5i, isn't it? Square root of 25 is 5. Whenever we take root of a negative number, it is I. I square is -1, isn't it? And what is the general form of a complex number? A plus IB, isn't it? Where A is the real part and B is the imaginary part. So write the next one. Write the next question. If determinant 6i minus 3i 1, 4 3i minus 1, 20 3i is equal to x plus iy, if determinant 6i minus 3i 1, 4 3i minus 1, 23i is equal to x plus iy, then x is equal to dash, y is equal to dash. So expand it, equate it to the complex number, general form, and find out what is x, what is y. So when you expand this determinant, what you will get? 6i into, isn't it? 6i into 3i square minus of minus plus 3. Minus 3i, already negative is there, so it will become plus 3i into 4i plus 20 plus 1 into 12 minus 60i. Is it correct? So 6i into, what is I square? It will become minus 1. So it is minus 3 plus 3 plus 3i into 4i plus 20 plus 1 into, that is same as 12 minus 60i is equal to x plus iy. So here it will become 0. Here it is 12i square, which is same as negative 12 plus 60i plus 12 minus 60i is equal to x plus iy. So when you equate it, what is the value of x and what is the value of y? Plus 60i minus 60i will get cancelled. Again, plus 12 minus 12 will get cancelled. Therefore, you will get 0 plus I0 is equal to x plus iy. So x is 0 and y is also 0. Real part is 0, imaginary part is 0. Okay. Okay, with this, we end the session now. Okay. Okay, although we have learned complex numbers, last year questions will be asked. Okay, go learn the basic properties of complex numbers. Okay. Shivani is present. Okay, children, we wind up. Thank you.